Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Nakir Akmal bin Muhammad Tamizi, and I'm from class RSR 1132C, and my matrix number is 2020496792. Today, me and my fellow friends would like to explain about the fundamental of sport management, SPS 170, Chapter 2, which is planning. So basically, planning is an essential management responsibility that presides other managerial functions. As example are organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. Next, planning also provides in coordinating of an activity of an organization to achieve goals or target, and through planning, manager could also prepare their organization for short-term or long-term target. Overall, we can say that failing to plan is planning to fail, because planning is a basic that creates the future of an organization.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Farhan Ismail, and my message number is 2020603418, and I'm from class RSR 132. And I will continue with the definition of planning. From Stoner, 1995, planning is a process that begins with objective, defined strategies, policies, and detailed plans to achieve them. Planning also establishes an organization to implement decisions and include a review of performance and feedback, introduce the new planning cycle, and the process of determining in advance what should be accomplished and how it should be realized. It's from only 1993. And the third one is planning is a process of outlining the activities that are necessary to achieve the goals of organizations, from Lewis, Goodman, and Fund 2001. The last one is planning involves understanding the current situation of the organization, knowing what the result the organization desires to achieve, devising the means to achieve those results, and guiding. And then I will continue with what planning should be. Planning should be formally prepared, and second one is factual, logical, and realistic. And the last one is planning may cover a long-term or short-term period, and the significant point to remember about planning is that all planning activities are futuristic. And for example, coaches develop game plans for each week's contest, and city planner work with recreation directors to acquire land and facilities in the right areas based on the schedule at the proper time for future growth. While every sport manager will make some planning mistakes, the professional managers will minimize these errors. And then there is no such thing as perfect planning because of the many risks and uncertainties that can occur when plans are implemented. Then planning always deals with future, and managers cannot totally foresee or know perfectly predict what can I say in the future. And then a manager must plan ahead to get things done through his subordinates. The last one, through planning, managers can inform their subordinates about management's expectations and objectives of organization. And the last one here is the good planning and poor planning. Good planning is designed to minimize problems in the effort of getting from point A to point Z. Good planning leads more effective and results. Efficiency and effectiveness translate into greater productivity. Good planning becomes the standard which can be reviewed as the plan proceeds to help guide and control performance. And for poor planning, its mean, on the other hand, is generally considered to be the number one reason why individuals and organizations fail to achieve their desired end result. This is the example of failure. First one is failure to achieve, and then failure to reach desired objective. Third one is failure to operate within budget. And the last one is failure to maximize the use of resources.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Mahmi Ramli. My matric number 2020491164. Today I want to tell about benefits of planning. They have a four point. First point, a roadmap. Planning establishes coordinate effort. It is give direction to managers and non-managers alike. If you don't know where you are going, any road will take you there. The important issue with planning, whether the organization has a clear mission and a roadmap that members of the organization understand. Second point, better coordination. Most organizations consist of multiple work groups, each of which is responsible for contributing to the accomplishment of the goals of the organization. When work activities are coordinated around established plans, wasted time and resources and redundancy can be minimized. Next, the third point, focus on forward thinking. Planning reduces uncertainty by forcing managers to look ahead, anticipate change, consider the impact of change, and develop appropriate response. Managers also clarify the consequences taken in response to change. Even though planning can't eliminate change, managers plan in order to anticipate change and develop the most effective response to them. The last point, more effective control systems. In planning, goals and plans are developed. Then, through controlling actual performance is compared against the goal. Significant deviations are identified and necessary corrective action is taken. Without planning, there would be no way to control.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Azrul Gasman. My matric number 2020616428. I will explain about type of plan. First, the strategic plan. Second, operation plan, which is a single-use operational plan, and standing operational plan. Third, contingency plan, and fully functional plan. First, I will explain about strategic planning. Strategic planning applies to the entire organization. Strategic plan is the process of determining an organization's long-term goal, with time frame extending beyond 5 years. Objective in compliance with its mission and formulating the proper plan action, which is strategy. Policy and program which ensure that decision will be made about internal resources and environmental factors. Strategic planning is done by top-level manager. The process by which an organization make decision and take action to increase in long-term performance. Strategy plans are tools that are developed and designed to achieve the book this objective of organization. The primary reason the organization exists is first, apply broadly to the entire organization. Second, establish the organization overall objective. Third, seek to position the organization in terms of its environment. Next, provide direction to drive an organization effort to achieve its goal. Next, serve as a basis for tactical plans. Next, cover extended period of time. Next, are less specific in the detail. Next, I will explain about the strategy planning process. First, develop the mission. Every mission segment should be described three primary aspects of the organization. First, its target market. Second, its primary product and service. And the third, an outline of overall strategy for delivering this product and service to the customer in the target market. How they will be ensuring the long-term success. Second, analyze the environment. The situation analysis consists of three parts, which is analysis of the company, industry, and competitor. Next, the analysis of the company particular situation, and the third one is analysis of the company competitive advantage. SWOT analysis is strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. Third one, I will explain about set objective. Goal will be general target to be accomplished. Set objective state what is to be accomplished in specific and measurable term by a content target date. 4. Develop strategy. Compare current strategy against current information. After obtain result, if the current strategy is mediocre or need to be modified. Formulate new target in if need. Strategy such as new product develop, new market develop. Next, develop policies, procedure, program to accompany new strategy. The last one, implement and control the strategy. It to ensure the organization mission and objective are achieved. Successful implementation will deliver excellent end result. Controlling is an established mechanism to ensure that objectives are achieved in a timely and cost-efficient manner and take corrective action when needed. Next, I will explain about operational plans. Operational plans are those that are very detailed in content and are used in current out of strategy plans. First, apply to specific part of the organization. Second, specify the detail of how the overall goal are to be achieved. Third one, cover short time period. 4, formulate by the middle and lower level manager who are responsible for the work group in the organization must be updated continuously to meet current challenges. First, we use single-use operation plan. I desired to implement program of action that likely will not repeated. A one-time plan specifically designed to meet a new of a unique situation or non-repetitive situation. Secondly, we can use standing operational plan. Those exist to get managerial action when organization activities repeat. Stand plan use policy, product, and rule to get managerial action, which is policy generate guideline for decision making. Procedure, sequence of action to be followed in order to achieve an object. Rule, state exactly what should or not should be done. Next, I will explain strategy versus operation planning. In strategy planning, management develop a mission and long-term objective and determine in advance how they will be accomplished. In operation planning, management set short-term objective and determine in advance how they will be accomplished. Next, I will explain about contingency plan. Contingency plan are alternative plan that can be employed if uncontrollable event occur. Contingency planning involves the development of a set of plans that are designed for varying strategies of operating condition the organization might face. Contingency planning is most operation for organization operating in environment that are subject to frequency of significant change. Next, I will explain about functional plan. Functional plan are plan specified by their use of function. The most common type are marketing plan, finance plan, and human resources. As an example, marketing plan may include how to obtain a large share of market, how to advertise more effectively. Functionally plan obtain overlap and iterate because each major activity is interdependent with every one. So plan, for example, may relate to affect human resources plan.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Haziq Daniel bin Abdul Afif from class RSR 113 2D, and my metric number is 2020451126. And now I will explain the creative problem solving and decision making. The first one is problem making and decision making are crucial skill of effective manager. In organization, a manager need to have this skill because some organization have a problem and need to solve it immediately. So a manager need to have a good decision to solve the problem, so the organization can be more better and good. Next is the sport industry is not immune to bad decision. That means is in our industry, in the sport industry, if you do a bad decision, it not gonna uh, have a problem or to this industry, and it can be bad or can be good. So you need to be more careful when make a decisions. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Adam bin Muhammad Azizi. I'm from class D. I will present about the decision style. There are three decision style, namely reflexive decision making style, the second is reflective decision making style, and last, consistent decision making style. The first is reflexive decision making style. This method take decision hastily without thinking of other methods and without thinking of the information in detail. The second is a reflective decision making style. This method takes a lot of time because it will think many times to determine an option. This method gathers a lot of information and thinks of a lot of methods. And the third style is consistent decision making. This way is more stable because it is not to rush and does not waste time. They know when it necessary to stop what has been done and when to find information to solve a problem. Okay, next, as a successful official, we need to have three things. That is, you must be in position and deep knowledge of the game, then others will believe in your decision. In addition, we need to be fully focused and focused in working. Besides that, we need to be always calm even in critical situation. Each decision has two phases. Read and analyze the play and then make the call. When things happen in a split second, it can be tempting to throw a penalty flag before you know what happened.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hazim Fitri bin Khalid, code matrix 2020-607-666. So today I want to explain about making decision making conditions. So, in this content, there are three types of decision-making conditions. The first one is certainty, and the second one is risk, and the last one is uncertainty. The first one, certainty. Certainty is a situation in which manager can make accurate because all outcomes are known. And the second one is risk. Risk is a situation in which the manager is able to estimate the likelihood, probability of outcomes that result from the choice of particular activities. And the last one is uncertainty. Uncertainty is a limited information, prevents estimation of outcome probabilities for alternative associated with the problem and may force managers to rely on intuition and gut feelings.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nada Natasha binti Ahmad Fazli. I'm from Class C and my metric number is 2020490272. Here I'm going to present about types of problem and decisions. We have three types of program decision. The first one is a procedure. It's a series of interrelated sequential steps that can be used to respond to a structural problem. For example, it follows all steps for completing machine list written documentation. The second one is a rule. It's an explicit statement that tells manager what they can do or they cannot do. For example, managers must approve all refund over $50 and no credit purchase are refunded for cash. And the last one is a policy. It's a guideline for making decision. It accepts all customer return machine lists. And for unstructured problems, problems that are new or unusual and for which information is ambiguous or incomplete, these problems are best handled by a non-program decision that is a unique decision that requires a custom-made solution. So these are types of problem and decision that I can explain to you. That's all from me. Thank you.